Hey guys, and welcome back to NekoPara Volume 1! So, you guys seem to like this game, so I guess I have to continue it. Um, okay, so, uh, one of my fans, Matthew Ferdinand, has given me information known as chest bounciness level. So, we're gonna see how much we can raise this and see if that's what does it. So, this will be fun. Let's data load. Let's play the game. Let's see how much these titties bounce.
ショコラとバニラの意思を尊重したいと思います。ショコラとバニラがちゃんと納得したら迎えに行きますので。
Was what she told me when I was finally able to get in touch with her. Without any margin of negotiation space, I was struck down. But Chiguri, even if you say that, I don't think Chocola and Vanilla will.
この妹目に今朝の愛のささやきを。
Don't make it sound like it's a daily ritual or something. In any case.
すいません。お父様から呼ばれましたので失礼いたします。愛してますわ、兄様。ではまた。
Wait, Shigure? Seriously? As a ruthless electronic buzz of the dropped call echoed, I stared at my cell phone. And here I thought that I could sort out all of this. I could just talk to Shigure. Well, they're definitely bouncy.
主人様のご飯はいつでも美味しいですにゃ。ショコラ、ほっぺにケチャップついてる。芸術的に可愛い。舐めてあげちゃう。ペロペロ。
The catgirls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. These sandwiches incidentally contained tomato, cheese, and lettuce, with an over-easy fried egg tucked inside all of that. It was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today, okay?
主人様はショコラたちといるの楽しくないですか？ショコラは楽しいですよ。もうそれは今世紀最大級に。昨晩はご主人だって結構お楽しみだったくせに。
Stop with the deliberately misleading words. It's kind of funny how they're all talking Japanese and I'm just like English. I sighed their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. The eating habits of catgirls are pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Actually, cats are more into water than they are milk now. Of course, they will like to dislike depending on each other's individual catgirl. In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put out yesterday. Today I really do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening soon. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. I said that to them with a sandwich in my hand. She put her sandwich down on her plate. And just like yesterday, she looked at me with untempted eyes. Yeah, it's a problem. I answered her clearly. Shoulders drooped more than before. The ears which sat atop her head drooped downheartedly too. I have Nikomimi ears, but shh, don't tell anyone. I bought them on a whim. Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. The pain from last night prickled at my heart again. I tilted the already cooled coffee cup, as my emotions dulled, unimpeded by my judgment. Oh, hello. Oh, she loves me. Her usually always perky ears were drooping. Chocola was speaking clearly under her own violation. Oh. No! Vanilla's unusually blank expression did not change. However, she showed me her strong determination. I don't remember Chocolate and Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind. But if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. That understood. Hmm? They're so kawaii. I love them.
ご注文ありがとうございます。ロイヤルウッドです。ご注文いただきましたティーセットの配達にお伺いしました。ではこちらお店の中に運んじゃいますね。
Oh, sure.
こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。
I hope they are.
間違いなければ受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
No, then I don't have to have it, right? She admired brightly and brought me out the invoice along with the pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. Somehow this doesn't look like what I ordered.
本当ですか？それは品物が違うということでしょうか。
No, the stuff I ordered is here too, but I looked over at the pile of boxes inside the bakery. Oh no. Inside of my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain. It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the
す
bakery.
みません。すぐに本社に確認しますので、少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
I bet it's all the other catgirls! Too many! Too many
大変
catgirls!
申し訳ございません。こちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして。
That's fine.
宮崎様の方もすぐにご入りようと思いますので、もしよろしければご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
Accept this order? Huh? From all this? The amount of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was an equal size. I wouldn't know what was inside each room without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contain expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I accepted it all, it would be a lot of work to deal with all the new items. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to deal with
も
all
ちろん
this.
私もお手伝いさせていただきますので。
People in Japan are so nice! People in England would be like, fuck, I did my job, bye!
私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From the looks of it, it would take 2 hours or more. But to have it redelivered would take double the effort too. Hmm? Uh-oh. Hey girls! What are you doing over there? That's right, I have a lifeline!
にゃんですか？
They could be made for the
猫ちゃんた
cafe.
ち本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。では私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
Ah, exhausted. I glanced at the table where we had finished organizing. I lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my shoulders.
おじい様、冷たいお茶です。どうぞ。
Thank you. Thanks, Chocola. Don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. Cold. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find. And I really did need help this time. Hmm.
褒めて褒めて褒めて褒めて。
No! I could sense the praise me aura coming from Chocola. She had a wide smile on her face and was in ready state to receive my approval. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you two.
ご主人様に褒めてもらっちゃったよ、バニラ。
No!
うんうん。柱の陰から見守ってた甲斐があったね。ショコラ、ご主人様の役に立てましたね。やっぱりご主人様一人じゃお仕事大変だと思うんです。
No, normal cats wouldn't give a shit. This is why I like catgirls, because they're like, oh, they're like cats. No, they're not, because cats would just, can you help me? No. Just disappear. I have one. I don't know. Although she comes when I call her, so she's a weird one.
うん。 猫の手でも存分に役に立つ。私たちがいなかったらまだ仕分け続行中だと思う。
Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They leaned forward towards me with emphasis. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue than the one from before. You two have to go home. Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything, okay? Why not? Oh no, Chocola, come back! Oh! Her shoulder drooped along with her ears and tail. No, her tail's still up, but okay. The enthusiasm was shown earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened. You're a horrible person! She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocolate isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy, but even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. It was all the more with how much she cared for me. What? She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here. It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it. How does that make sense? Oh. She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She stared directly at me, long and hard. Vanilla. With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long I couldn't hear him anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself, I repeated those words she had said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cats do not understand that. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. It must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? I pondered as I looked at the name of the bakery affixed to the window. With a bitter smile, I began to clean up the tea sets she had arrived earlier. Going to have myself a puffball. Yeah, I broke my third cup. Let's just say the cup broke by itself. It's so kawaii. Cranberry. Just like yesterday, we took a walk to the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. I'd also happened to leave the house key behind. To make use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shiguri got home. That isn't the right word at all. Chocolate, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit? There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit? Ah, thanks. Something for everyone, okay? I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. Oh, she's so sad. Constant sea breeze rustled through the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat next to the disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't sure if she had heard or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head. Of course it is, honey. Yeah. Yeah.
ちゃんと毎日思い出してくれますか？ショコラ、離れててもご主人様って呼んでてもいいですか？
Oh, she's really affected by this. Oh my god. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stiffened her sobbing and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will.
主人様、ごめんなさい。主人様。
I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocola's head as gently as I could.
やっぱりご主人様は優しいですね。
I don't really think I'm kind at all.
ご主人様、前も同じこと言ってましたから。
Before? Chocola closed her eyes and smiled.
覚えてますか？ショコラとバニラを。ご主人様としぐれちゃんが連れて帰ってくれた時のこと。
Of course I remember that. Ah, flashback! It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocola and Vanilla huddled together crying by the side of the road. They were still so young they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced their small cold bodies and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at
あの
home.
時は知らないお家で知らない人と猫ばっかりで怖くて。
You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigure.
はい、とっても心配かけちゃいました。
I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the
ショ
past.
コラとバニラが熱を出した時のことも。
I definitely do remember that. It was a few days after we brought Chocola and Vanilla home. At that point, they would only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnutrition and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain.
あの時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、とにかく苦しくて辛くて寂しくて、声も出せなくて、手も足も全然動かなくて、助けて、誰か助けてって思いながらただただ泣いてたんです。そしたら
It's alright, I'm with you too, so don't
ご
worry.
主人様が大きくてあったかい手で、なぜずっとそばで大丈夫大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、ショコラとバニラのこと撫で続けてくれてました。朝になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて、不安で心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。あの時も同じこと言ってました。俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。あの時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなれました。だからあの時からショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled as she could before me.
だからショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、いても立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて、しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
Thank you. Makes a bit more sense why they're so obsessed with him now. My character is technically their master, because they chose to accept him as their master rather than Shigure. Sorry about the little interruptions. I hate when people do that when I'm trying to record. She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if he would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the only one saying all this to her. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。でもやっぱりソコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。ご主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。本当になんとなくですけど、お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。だからもう一度だけお願いしちゃダメでしょうか。ショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Chocolate voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her eyes tears from overflowing. Chocolate, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts, which was ready to overflow. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me, so she sat beside Chocola.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。だって一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Vanilla.
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。それに大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
It was as if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my
だから
heart.
きっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。しぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。だからご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら一緒にいるべきだと思う。
There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocola and Vanilla's happiness? Only those which continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでもご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。いくら大変でもショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。だからお願いします。ご主人様のそばにいさせてください。ここがショコラがいたい場所なんです。
She was on the verge of tears, but Chocola's face lit up. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to catgirls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do.
ご主人様、それって。
It won't be like it was at home. You can't just live here however you like. Got it?
はい、大丈夫です。ご主人様がいるだけでショコラは幸せですから。やれやれ、ついにご主人陥落。いやよいやよも好きのうちだね。
That's true. The dear moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was all still so immature, perhaps catgirls are more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together.
毎晩大トロじゃなくて大丈夫です。たまにでいいです。お肉も A4 でいい。松阪牛なら脂身最高。
Is that all guys have been? Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I lovingly rub their heads, disheveling their hair. Oh, this story's so cute. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then?
なんでですか？お買い物はもう終わったんですよね。
We have to go buy the shampoo you guys like, don't we?
おー、ご主人かっこいい。ついでに松阪牛も買おう。
No. Well, today's a celebration, why
や
not?
ったー、お祝いパーティーですね。ご主人太っ腹。さすがは私たちのご主人。
Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life, and together with the happy and high-spirited Chocola and Vanilla, we took the first step towards it. Ah, such a happy chapter. This is chapter 1. Is this the end of chapter 1? Because this is a long episode today. Oh! What, really? This is a well done story. Ah! Oh! Oh! Sorry, but there's a naked girl shot. Ah, must be censored. Super kawaii!